Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We just had a little bit of a drizzle and rain. Happy Saturday to you. I came back to Rockport, Texas. Supposed to get showers maybe off and on today, but it was sunny and then it rained real quick. And now looks like the sun is really fighting to come out. Saturday, January 28th, 63 degrees. The winds are at 6 miles per hour, which is pretty bizarre for this time of year. They've been in the 20s for about a week now. And the humidity, as you can imagine, is 95%. Let me get my reading glasses off here. Speaking of reading, I was talking about that book, Beartown. I think I left off at page like 250 yesterday, just reading 50 pages a day on the average. And one of the major themes is hockey, and I had mentioned that the words used took me right out of the book, like calling a game a match, which no one in North America does. Good morning, cool sounding seagull. That's a piece of art called Wave. Oh, and my mind's all over the place. Remember when we went and found that marker? My buddy Mark told me about the Aransas County marker. It's on the front page of the Rockport Pilot today. And it's a monolith. Who knew? A monolith. Dun, 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 monolith. But yeah, they called a hockey game a match. What were the other ones that drove me crazy? They called scoring goals was points, and they kept calling defensemen backs, which every time I read one of those words, like I said, just took me right out of the book. And then I recently came across some people hate when you go 10 miles an hour in a 10-mile-an-hour zone. I wonder where he's got to be that was so important. Maybe there's a fire ahead and he's a volunteer fireman. It's the only thing I can think of. Here's how you can tell I'm getting old. So I'm reading this hockey story, and if you don't want spoiler alerts on the book Beartown it's actually a TV series as well, and it's part of a 3-book series, which I won't be reading books 2 and 3. I shouldn't say that. I might. I don't know. The library has them. I probably would. But first it has of course, everything today has to have a gay character. So there's a gay character that is kind of revealed halfway through the book, and then there's a rape uh, about halfway through the book, and I'm like, can't they just stick to hockey? Why does like? I guess it's not a good book unless there's some drama in it. But I was enjoying some of the storylines. There's the Texas Parks and Wildlife office. And I have nothing against gay people. You can go do your own thing. I do have problems with rapists, though. So I I just wanted one one movie or one book that has like a happy ending. That's my ramble. I'm old. Get off my lawn. I did stop and see Luciano today, my homeless friend, and he's over at the church. He doesn't want to leave the carport because they say it might rain again. It could. It's not going to be a big deal, but I guess I wouldn't want to get soaking wet either. And then 60, 62 degrees seems pretty warm unless you're wet. So he had asked me to get him brisket fat from Max Barbecue. So I will go over there when they open around 11 and request that they save me some brisket fat for Luciano, and then go back whatever time they tell me to, 2 or 3 o'clock, to pick it up. They usually throw it away. He uses it for cooking, and they're real nice there. They'll always throw like chunks of brisket in there for him, and very nice of them. I have to see what's going on at the harbor today. I wanted to go to Corpus today and film, but I like doing my videos on nice sunny days, you know? And we're already in January, almost February, and it's going to be ungodly hot in about 60 days again. And in June, I might go meet some friends north of Dallas. I got invited. So I might have to plan a little trip. And to tell you the truth, it all depends on gas prices. They were 309 and now they're 305. Pelican just took off. And there is a crane right there. The crane that's on the sign. It's his hangout spot. He's advertising. Wonder if Mitch is here today or if someone's working. There's the Pelican that was just here. Oh, there's Mitch right there. Good morning, Mitch. He can't hear me over the radio. You got a radio going. I hope it's not being picked up. I'll have to add some YouTube music here. If you're coming to Rockport and getting bait, check out Mitch. D&M Bait. He look how close that crane is to him. Crane's wondering why the Pelican's getting all the food. Oh. Well, Mitch is busy. I was gonna see if Mitch needed coffee, but he's focused. We'll leave Mitch alone. He's not even looking up today. There's the boss right there. Guys are going fishing, buying their bait. There's 4 or 5 bait stands right here, and they're all real nice people. You could go to any of them. They got to be open, but you could go to any of them and get what you need. And if one doesn't have what you need, he'll tell you which other one to go to get what you need. They're real friendly people here. So I'm going to spend today. I was able to walk over my goal yesterday, so that was a good thing. I got all my scheduled reading in and got caught up on that because I was way behind on that. And I got all my scheduled walking in. And I'm so far behind on that I'm not even going to try to get caught up this week. Tomorrow starts a new week, and I'll walk my scheduled amount today. They're waiting for Debbie to show up at the seashell shop. No one's behind us for rate yet, so we can take our time. I hope you all are well and having a good morning so far. I got coffee from Whataburger. I got the free senior coffee. Went back to my old order a Texas toast from Whataburger, a piece of toast, and they'll give you butter and jelly, and they'll give you a free coffee. So I had that yesterday in Port Aransas, and it was so good. I had it today. And when I went into Wally World, I bought a few gallons of drinking water, a case of individual bottles, and a loaf of Walmart dollar bread because I have some canned items that I think will be good if I can have a piece of bread or two with it, like beef stew and chili and things like that. I love these old storefronts. I heard more music there. I'm going to be on my best YouTube behavior to make sure I add music to this, which I absolutely hate doing. I like my afternoon videos to be just shoot and post, you know? I don't know if you can hear all the grackles, but they're on they're on the other side of the truck right now. Hopefully they won't follow me. I actually like the grackles. I was talking to several people about the grackles. I like them. I first time I became aware of grackles was a trip to I believe we were in Orlando, Florida, and I had already been there a bunch of times. My buddy Rich that I met when I was working at the gym worked for U.S. Air, and he could get buddy passes. So Rich and I flew down to Orlando for a few days and stayed at a hotel, got a rent a car, and went to the House of Blues. Had a good time. Seagulls are resting quite comfortably, I might add. Every time I come here, we get a different picture. There's your postcard right there, guys. That's not bad at all. That might be my thumbnail right there. And we went to the House of Blues in, I guess it was downtown Disney, and they had a guy playing outside. And for the most part, we were the only ones listening to him. He had a guitar, good singer, had a tambourine under one foot, and a little box with a rope on his other foot. He was like a one man band, and he was really good. And man, I can't remember his name. I do remember that we bought CDs from him, and I probably listened to that until CDs weren't part of the culture anymore. But he did all covers, and on his album, he had all original music, kind of blues based. But he was really good, and we were drinking Jack and Cokes, and I forget what the total was. Can anyone tell where the water ends and the sky begins there? That's pretty cool. I can barely make it out with my naked eye. I use that term several times today already. Naked eye. Water Street. Everything always winds up on Water Street, doesn't it? And it's 9:32 a.m., so we're a little late for Water Street. I was up and awake and answering comments before sunrise, and then right around I don't know 7:15, I said I should go down to the water and get a sunrise, and it all clouded up. Hey, Pelican. There you go. Wow, isn't she pretty? Whew, pretty mama. That's the first time I've seen Luciano in 3 or 4 days since I took him food shopping. And I knew he would be at the church today, and my spidey sense was telling me if he needs something, he'll call. But now I get to go to the barbecue place twice. Nothing like going to the barbecue place and not getting any damn barbecue. There should be laws against that. Here comes a car. I'll pull over here and let him go and hope he's not turning. Nope, it's a truck. Who knew? A truck in Texas. Here comes some. Ooh, did you see that? Wonder if he got him. Let's see if he makes motions like he's eating. Nope, I don't think he got him. And now that car's going to pass us on the other side. Am I far enough off the road? Let's see. Yeah, they got plenty of room. Small car. Thank you. You know, I got a joke. There goes a human being on a bicycle. I got a joke from Lana. Why did the hamburger go to the gym? He wanted to work on his buns. Thank you, Lana. I appreciate it. Now, I think I started with my complaint about the hockey story. What I realized was that the guy who wrote the book is from Sweden. So he probably wrote the book Egrets in Swedish. And some translator uses the words match and back and points. So that explains to me why the author could so very well describe the hockey parts, but get the words wrong. It's not even the author, it's whoever translated that book into English. So there's a step there. They should have had a proofreader from that follows hockey in English. Good morning. They got all their ducks in a row finally, huh? Well, guys, I think I've rambled enough today. I've insulted enough Swedish writers. I complained about having to go to a barbecue place. Boo hoo, poor me. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching. I could not have timed that better.